Unlike many developed countries and like several Asian countries, a large part of the Indian economy is still in the unorganized oblique informal sector. And I'm using the words unorganized and informal synonymously, although one can get into statistical issues of definition. And it's important to remember this because a large part of the Indian economy, a large part of the Indian employment still originates in the so-called self-employed sector. And when I'm saying this, I'm not just talking about the agricultural sector, I'm also talking about the non-agricultural sector. And the reason for saying this is whenever we think of words like innovation, we tend to think that that's associated with the corporate sector, with the corporate organized sector. That's not necessarily the case. There's a tremendous amount of innovation that happens in the informal unorganized sector, the small and the medium enterprises, even in the agricultural sector. The problem with all of this is sometimes if I'm in this sector, I don't always realize that my innovation is in the nature of an invention. When I realize that I've got an invention, I don't necessarily know that it has got commercial value. When I know it's got commercial value, I don't necessarily know that I can get access to the venture capital kind of funding that's needed to commercialize that invention. In other words, there is a tremendous amount of entrepreneurship in India, and since 1991, when Indian growth has been high, a large part of it has been driven not by the organized sector but by the unorganized sector.